one of the engines, the right engine, caught on fire. And so I'm a 5-level PJ, freezing my butt off in the back of this MH-53. It's pitch black. There's a tail gunner right there. I can see him on the 50 cal. And I think he's like lighting a cigarette and throwing cigarettes out. And you kind of hear this pop. I'm like, what the hell is that? And then the engine just like, boom, is on fire. The flames coming out this thing. So the pilots are diligently trying to shut this thing down. And we're in the back with a 10-person Army team, myself, another pararescueman, and a combat controller. And I was thinking, man, we're going to end up a smoking hulk on the side of a mountain in the middle of nowhere. And it was nighttime, freezing. I remember kind of auto-rotating down, and then the pilot just pulling pitch. You could feel the pitch in the back of the helicopter as it like noses up like this. And I see the tail rotor go into the trees, and like the snow starts coming in the back of the 53. I'm like, okay, this is the moment of my death.
Oh man,
this is I'm
For
going
real.
to die. And so I'm like, I'm praying to God, like please, like save my soul, save this aircraft. And by God's grace, we like barely missed this cliff edge, and we're able to land in a little French compound. Get out, pilots are shaking. It was an unreal experience. It's super heavy.
And is that a situation where you have to evade capture? Are you not in a hostile area at that time?
It was, I would think like semi-hostile environment, certainly in the French-controlled zone of Bosnia. So there might have been little skirmishes going on, but for us, it was the hostility was this helicopter is going to smack in the side of a mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was probably 20, 21 at the time, 21, 22. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
So getting into some of the deployments, can you take us through some of the, most memorable, most heaviest, and even most proud where you really made an impact and maybe let's go there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give you two from my last deployment in Afghanistan. 2013, I was a team commander. So flying, I had a team of 5 PJs. We'd fly a 2-ship H-60s outside of the wire every day into the South Helmand Province. So true search and rescue and recovery, picking up men who were shot, guys who were blown up, kids who were shot and burned. We surprisingly picked up several POWs as well. And so two missions that stand out the most. One was an extended ground operation, rescue and recovery ground operation, where there was an Army person who was trying to cross almost like a small aqueduct or river in Kandahar, so in the middle of Kandahar, and he had full kit, K-pod on, weapon, and he slipped and just went under the water. And the water was like super brown, really muddy. You couldn't see, like 6 inches under it, like gone. And so the Army couldn't find his guys. So we came in with helicopters. Had my team. We blew up two Zodiac boats, or excuse me, one Zodiac boat. Like inflated it there. It was myself, pararescue team leader, who is running the ground operations, and then PJ on the other side of the bank, and 2 guys in the boat. And we were just bringing the boat back and forth, poking on the ground, trying to find this Army person. We found him. We found the body. We were able to recover him, put him in a body bag, and then get him back to the up armored vehicles, back to his base, and then package it back up and flew him back to the airfield. And then his body was shipped back to the U.S. So that's very memorable. Another one from that time was the well mission. So our guys were flying we had the graveyard shift, so 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. And early morning, there was a Marine infantry unit on the ground, and they were doing early morning patrols. And their rear security guy, NVG's on. It's tough, like kind of right at the time where the sun's coming up, and you don't have full loom, so he still had NVG's on. He fell into this open pit well. Oh, super gnarly, full kit. And dude, this well,
this thing level to the ground, like
it's level on the ground, so you can't. It's not like there's no fence lines on. It's just a big pit in the middle of this field. So this guy's rear security when you're on rear security, you're always looking behind you. So you're mainly checking the rear to make sure that the team about like in front of you is okay, because you're the rear security guy. So he's walking backwards, falls into this thing, full gear, full kit. Call comes in. Hey, there's a guy in a well. That's all. That's all we know. Like, guy in a well. The Marine Corps infantry is putting out security around the perimeter. So we don't know we had no idea what we're going to see. So we ended up taking off, made the call that checked the scene survey, checked the threat levels. The pilot and I decided, this mission is a go. And we get on the scene, and we didn't know what to expect. So we had a high angle rope rescue kit, and this well was probably 80 feet, just deep, very deep well. And so we get on the deck. Marine Corps guys have security out. It's myself and 4 other PJs, and pararescue team leader does a phenomenal job kind of directing guys here and there. And we could like scream down to the bottom of this well. He's so deep you could barely hear him. So he's still alive.
Fell 80 feet.
Fell 80 feet into this thing.
How narrow is this well?
It's probably like I don't know, 7 or 8 feet wide. It's big. It's big. Like an animal would have fallen in this thing. So this guy's at the bottom of this thing. So PJs do they set a rope anchor around these mud huts, South Helmand Province. The huts are kind of it's like a wooden structure with like bizarre insulation around it. So we set an anchor. We put a guy, Nathan Schmidt, on belay, lower him down in this well. He's a primary medic. He's got a bunch of ketamine on him, some other narcotics. Loads this guy up. Ends up packaging. He's got a little headlamp. Packages him up, and then we just start hauling him up. So we set up a 3-to-1 rescue rig. Start hauling this guy back up, and he's screaming like bloody murder, like his open femur fracture, broken tib fib. We get him up on the deck, package it back up, give him some more meds, give him an IV bag, and then call the helicopters back in. We pop smoke, helos come in, land, get him and the 2 primary medics on board, and we fly the trail helicopter back to Camp Bastion. Get him into higher surgical care. So by the time the call came in and by the time he was actually in the surgical room, it was like an hour and a half. So our guys are like, it was awesome. It was like the penultimate PJ rescue of such a unique skill set and robust skill set and quick decision making, proactive thinking, and really going into like an unknown zone. Yeah,
just everyone knowing their job, everyone trusting each other.
Yeah.
Working in full concert in unison.
100%.
Just clockwork.
It was awesome. It was such a true like surgical operation, like a true rescue in every sense of the word. And so the guy that we pulled out is still alive today, and it's awesome.
Walking?
Yeah, walking.